Hey guys, it's Ashley, and judging by the name of this one, which is called Choice of Zombies, you know that I like zombies. I feel like a zombie apocalypse would be fun. Wouldn't be too hard to survive because they're slow. I mean, anytime, like, you're like, oh, there's a zombie across the street, what do I do? Oh, just walk in the opposite direction at a slightly faster than average pace. You're good. So, yeah, let's get this started. This one's called Choice of Zombies, by the way. You really aren't awake yet. You never are until at least your second cup of coffee, and this is only your first. You're having a hard time getting your eyes to focus, but it certainly looks like there's a man in your front yard, crouched down on all fours, gnawing at a leg. A human leg, definitely. It's still wearing a sneaker and a sock. The man gnawing on the human leg suddenly stops chewing, as though some sound disturbs him. He slowly looks up from his meal. His eyes don't blink, and they seem to be too large for his face. His mouth hangs open. Drool and blood trail down his chin. Okay, that's disgusting. You've heard about the outbreak in Millbury, of course. You just hadn't thought it was as serious as the 11 o'clock news made it out. They get hysterical about everything. A couple of inches of snow, and it's the snowpocalypse. You really can't be blamed for putting their zombie apocalypse warnings in the same category. Boy who cried wolf, right? But it seems the newscasters were at least a little right, because there's a zombie chowing down on a human leg in your front yard. And just then, you catch a glimpse of movement out of the corner of your eye, and a herd of at least 20 more zombies come staggering around the bend in the road. They're covering the ground pretty steadily, faster than you would have thought. The zombie with the leg sees him coming. He rises from his crouch, teeth bared, leg in hand. Some of the zombie herd move towards him. Ooh, that's interesting. I didn't know zombies had like a competition instinct. They never seem to. They always seem to be like just okay with one another, but I never knew they could fight. Anyway, herd, is that the right word? Maybe a flock. Decomposition of zombies. An infestation, perhaps? Anyway, they start a messy tug of war with the leg, mostly using their teeth. Others look around for different prey. One goes for a squirrel. Some seem to be eyeing your front windows. They're standing far enough back that you don't think they can actually see you. Still, this is really not good. Your house is on one floor. My house in real life has 2 floors. Anyway, all the bedrooms and 2 bathrooms are on the top floor, and then 1 bathroom and like the rest of the stuff is on the bottom floor. Your house is on 1 floor. It's not, but whatever. And the news footage made it pretty clear that zombies can break through glass with no trouble, zombifying some humans and eating others. And it seems that they've already started doing just that in your neighborhood, because those 2 zombies there have glass shards sticking out of their faces. And you recognize one of them, that annoying woman who always cuts in line at the coffee shop. Well, on the bright side, you won't have to deal with her anymore, so, yeah. She's moving towards your windows, so are about 5 others. You obviously can't stay in your house. What are you going to do? I'm not going to restore a save game because I don't have one. So either I'm going to slip out this side door or sprint out the back to my car. I'm going to go to my car. You very carefully set down your coffee mug. Oddly enough, you don't really feel like you need it anymore. Your heart's hammering like you've just downed a triple espresso. I don't actually drink coffee. I tried once, but I don't like the taste, so. My mom says it's an acquired taste, though, so maybe I'll grow into it eventually. You ease backward, moving carefully so the zombies approaching the window won't notice you. You duck out of sight into the kitchen, pause to slip your shoes on, and quietly unlock the side door. Hark! Okay, wait. What should my zombie moan be? Okay, I'm just gonna go. You hear from the front room. I know it's not an arg, but whatever. It's followed by a sticky sound. That was just me smacking my lips. Probably from a wet hand. What? Ugh. Slapping against your window. Ever so carefully, you turn the knob and open the door. You hear more hammering behind you, and now you can hear the growls of zombies fighting over the human leg in your front yard. Weren't they already doing that? Oh well. Your car is just ahead of you, backed into its usual parking space against the shed. You hope the front yard zombies are so obsessed with their leg of war that they won't catch sight of you tiptoeing across the driveway. Tiptoe by the window, by the window, by the window. That's what that reminds me of. But yeah, the 10 steps it takes you to reach the car are the 10 most nerve-wracking of your entire life. But you manage to be quiet enough. The tangle of zombies in your front yard doesn't look up until the thud of the closing driver's side door. Then all their wide eyes go wider and they start for you. where you drive with your foot to the floor, tires squealing, out of your driveway and down your side street, heading for the main road. We should pause here to get straight a few details about you. First of all, are you male or female? I'm a female. What's your first name? Let's think. So guys, the reason I said let's think is because I was wondering, should I go with my fake name, like with a fake name, or my real name? And I decided, as you can see here, I just went with Ashley, because like, why the heck not, right? Now, we need to decide what you're good at. What's your profession? I mean, your profession now appears to be zombie apocalypse survivor, but what's your profession before the world went to hell? Ooh, I want to be in the army elite unit. Oh, dang it. Okay, let's see. What career am I thinking of right now? I'm thinking of going into something medical. So I guess paramedic is good enough for that. Well, not exactly medical, maybe biomedical. I actually have no idea. I just want to do something in science. That's basically all I know. I'm clueless about my future. You drive an ambulance and are often the first on the scene of terrible accidents. That severed leg in your yard was not the first you've ever seen. You'd know how to amputate a limb yourself if you had to. More to the point, you know how to do the stuff necessary to avoid amputating limbs. You're very good at CPR, setting broken bones, and stabilizing patients when hospitals are not available. All that time spent driving an ambulance at high speeds with the sirens going has made for some good reflexes too. And you're able to grab a first aid kit on your way out the door. What do you most like to do in your spare time? Honestly, I just like playing video games. Which is why this channel is mainly a gaming channel. Okay. You have the largest collection of first-person shooter games known to mankind. Those are not the games I like, but, you know, sure. Well, I have made a bunch of Krunker.io games, but I guess that's not technically an FPS one. Or it's a terrible FPS one. I don't know, yo. Your ex used to complain about all the time you spent in front of the screen. Haha, trick. I've never dated anyone, but go off. You're good at shooting things, particularly zombies. This is good. Really? Because the scene in your front yard looked a whole lot like one of your games. That tells us what you're good at, but you can't be perfect. What would you say is your greatest weakness? No, I'm relatively in shape. I'm okay. I'm gonna do the first one, because it's pretty true. People have told me that I'm kind of blunt sometimes, so, yeah. I do try to be nice, though. I try to be nice and blunt, listen, communication is to get your point across. You communicate with people to get your point across. And if you're not properly getting your point across, then what's the point of communicating, right? So I try to be nice, but I'm not going to be beating around the bush. Like, if some bad news has happened, I'd be like, hey, you're not going to like this, but blah, 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 blah. So, no beating around the bush for me. Nope. Anyway, indeed it is. Diplomacy is a BS sort of skill anyway. It's obviously far better to be good at doing things than it is to be good at handling people. After all, there's no chance you'll need to persuade other people to do things for you under the current circumstances. Let's move on. Right then, now that we know who you are, we'll return to Flight from the Zombies, already in progress. The tires of your little Honda Civic. Honda Civic? I want a better car. I want a Lamborghini or a Mustang. Okay, I'm over it. Squeal as you shoot down your street, heading for the main drag through town. You try not to look too hard at the scenes playing out on your neighbors' lawns. Some zombies cluster around first-floor windows, matter-of-factly marching through shrubbery and glass to get at the tasty humans inside. Others cluster around tasty humans already dragged outside. I'm getting the tasty humans repetition here. A few chase your car for a while, but soon give it up in favor of pursuing the sounds or movements that signal easier prey. Like what, animals? Are animals gonna be zombified in this? That would be really, scary. But it would be an interesting addition, I think. You really try not to look, but you can't help noticing that partially eaten humans rise from the grass within a few moments of becoming partially eaten and join the throng of hungry zombies. I love that word, throng. It's just fun to say. Throng, throng, throng. Only if the hungry zombies have ripped their meal to pieces in the process of dining does the human appear to say that. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I didn't get too much sleep last night, so yeah, blame it on that. The main street of town is even worse. Zombies punching through the glass windows of the pharmacy. Zombies, I'm noticing we're saying that a lot here, dragging screaming people out of the coffee shop. At least we're using the right words instead of shells or shadows or whatever they call it in Burned. Zombies pouring out of the pizza parlor. You don't think that's tomato sauce on their faces. You keep driving. What? Tomato sauce? It's ketchup and... Wait, no. It is tomato sauce when it comes to pizza. Okay, my bad. Because I watched a video recently where someone... It was like in Australia, they call ketchup tomato sauce. And then I was like, are they Australian? Because if so, g'day, mate. My accents are terrible. I'm sorry. And because of that, you also might have gotten a headache yesterday. Was it yesterday? I don't know. Whenever I post this, I'm not sure when I post this, but I did record the last video yesterday. But you must have gotten a headache in the other video where I just kept talking in a British accent. It was fun though, so there's that. Anyway, you're almost at the town limits, and there aren't many buildings lining the street now. Mostly woods and fields. You're getting into farming territory. Sometimes you see a car abandoned on the side of the road, but you don't see any people. There aren't many people out here, which you hope means fewer zombies. Except there are 3 of them, right there in front of you. How great. On the left side of the road is a large oak tree. I mean a really large tree. It's locally famous. The base is something like 20 feet around. What? That's pretty big. 3 zombies are pressed up against the base, looking up into the branches like dogs who have just treed a squirrel. Which is an apt comparison you realize a moment later. High up in the branches is a little kid, a girl, maybe 9 or 10. As you come closer, you see that one of the zombies is jumping and another is trying to crawl up the tree trunk. The third seems to be experimenting with all the moving parts necessary to actually climb the tree, but hasn't worked them out yet. Still, it's very likely only a matter of time. You can see the kid's face clearly now. She looks terrified. I can see clearly now. Okay. And her mouth is open as though she's screaming for help. She's looking at you. Are you gonna stop and help her? She's gonna slow me down, but I mean, I gotta be nice, right? So I'll do the middle one. I do want to try killing zombies to see how I do. Indeed it is. You probably should not share that attitude with too many people, but at least you might save the kid as a side effect. Right, so you're here to kill zombies. What's your plan? You slow down as you approach the tree, considering your options. Also, have I mentioned that I love the second person, like, point of view? It's just fun. I don't know why, but it just gets me in the mood for some action, y'all know that. And what better place to seek out action than a zombie game. So, anyway, you could stop the car and fight the zombies. If you stop the car some distance away, you might be able to fight them one at a time. You have a shovel in your trunk because this past winter actually did have a lot of snow apocalypses. And in your part of the country, it's only sense to carry a shovel with you. True that. You're glad now that you'd been lazy about putting it back in the shed. Oh my god, are all these people incarnations of me? Because I am also a lazy person. You could try to run the zombies over with the car. They'd have to move away from the tree first though, because crashing into the tree wouldn't exactly be the desired outcome. Or, well, the Civic has a sunroof. Oh my god, our car in real life has a sunroof too. And the kid's a little kid. You think you can drive close enough to the tree that the kid could jump through the sunroof? Or at least jump onto the roof and then lower herself through the sunroof? You think you could execute the maneuver before the zombies figured out how to swarm you? And anyway, they don't seem to be very coordinated. You might even be able to run one or more of them down at the same time. So what do you want to do? Let's do the one at a time thing. Seems like a relatively solid plan. And the piercing noise of your horn, blarp blarp, attracts the zombies' attention, and they move towards the hood of your Honda to investigate. You wait, heart pounding, until the female is currently positioned. Me? Or, oh, the female zombie? I'm an idiot. Okay. Then you gun the engine. Pow, 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 pow. She goes down under your wheels with a satisfying splat. Again, that was just my lips smacking. You jerk the wheel quickly and manage to also graze the older male zombie, trapping his leg under the car. He pulls away and it tears off. Not quite as effective as squashing him, but then he won't be very effective either, with only one leg. Out of the corner of your eye, as you turn your attention to the younger male, you see the older male pulling himself away using his hands. He isn't moving very fast. The younger male zombie pulls away slightly. Might that be a look of concern on his face? If they have enough intelligence or instinct to go after easy prey, they might have enough intelligence or instinct to retreat from predators. The young male zombie backs away a few steps and turns slightly. Oh, come on, smart zombies! I don't like this. You think he's about to run. You've got to get him now. You correctly judge in which direction he's about to move, and you gun the engine in time to have the car there when he does. Another splat under your wheels. Nicely done. Oh, this is a kid, 9 or 10, right? Ahem, squeaky, squeaky. Wow! The kid says once she's safely in the car beside you. 3 at once? You resume driving with the kid beside you. You okay? Hell yeah, that was awesome. Duh. You should probably put your seatbelt on. Oh, yeah. What's your name? Caden. Kinda average name in my opinion. No offense to anyone named Caden, but my opinion. I'm Ashley, you say. I am Ashley. Where are your parents, Caden? There's a pause. Bottom of the tree. Third one was my brother. Oh. It's okay. That's probably not true, but you're not quite sure how to say that. You also realize that the kid might be able to tell you how fast her parents turned into zombies after being bitten, and a number of other useful pieces of information, but you might traumatize her or something by asking. Is it more important to find out or to not traumatize the kid further? I'm gonna say I'm really sorry, and then I'll ask. Are you gonna question her further? Only if I can figure out a way to do it gently, like you get. Must have been really scary. Yeah. I'm not gonna... Wait, yeah. We need to appear nice, right? Wait, I want to see my stats real quick. More selfish than hero? Okay, big deal. Okay, in the apocalypse, you gotta watch out for yourself. Bloodthirst and sensitivity. Oh, you have a zombie kill counter. Okay, that's gonna motivate me even more. After a while, Kitten says, there was a lady on the side of the road waving at us. Dad stopped and let her in. Mom didn't want it, but he did. The lady was normal at first, but then she got sort of quiet and weird. We stopped because I had to pee, and when I got back to the car, she was eating them. And then they were all zombified, and I climbed the tree. Where'd the lady go? I don't know. She ran off into the woods. When did she turn into a Southern belle? So if somebody gets bitten and killed, they change almost instantly. But if they just get bitten, it takes longer. How much longer? How long was the lady in the car with you before you stopped to pee? I don't know, a while, she thinks, then offers. I listen to 5 songs on my phone. How long's that? 15 minutes, maybe, depending on the length of the song. So if you just get bitten, you have at least 15 minutes before you turn into a zombie. That might be good to know. About 15 minutes, I guess. Thanks, Caden. Sure. Wait for a while. So, where are we going? That's a very good idea. In search of ideas, we switch on the radio. Okay, well, I need to make my radio guy voice. Ahem. Have upgraded the zombie watch to zombie warning for the following counties. And then long list. Okay. I repeat, this is a serious and life-threatening situation. If you are in this area, you are in the path of zombie apocalypse, and you should take shelter immediately. Zombies can break through glass and can climb stairs, so we are advising all residents to leave their homes while they still can. Groups of survivors have been forming at various locations throughout the state. Within the last hour, we have heard from the groups at Maple Valley Mall, Cedar Junction Correctional Facility, and First Church of Fulton. So we can confirm that those are still viable sanctuaries for state residents fleeing the zombie apocalypse. Here's a list of school and business closings as a result of the zombie apocalypse. Man, that's a hard word to say, zombie apocalypse. Especially when you're trying to talk fast. Static engulfs the station again. Engulfs it, I tell you. It seems you have a decision to make. The church, the prison, and the mall are all in different directions. The church is about half as far away as the other two. Which one will we head for? I feel like because the church is half as far away, I'm tempted, but I feel like they're trying to push us in that direction. And I don't know if that's a good thing or bad. It could mean more conflict, but it could also mean a chance to get saved. Now, I don't want to go to the prison, because that's going to be filled with criminals. And what if they, murder me? And I have a kid with me. I don't want to, get the kid murdered, because I don't like murdering kids. So I think the best idea is probably the mall. So let's do that. The mall it is. Why mess with tradition after all? You head for the main road that will take you to the mall. We're heading for the mall, you tell Caden. You've still got a ways to drive through the country before you can pick up a main road, though. At least it's peaceful, no zombies, just farmland. Old New England at its finest. That's okay. You wonder what H.P. Lovecraft, the creator of Cthulhu himself, would have made of the zombie apocalypse. In some places, great big McMansions. What are those? What? Mansions over McDonald's. Haha. Set up on hills looking over acres of manicured lawn. They used to be farmland, but it was sold to some rich people you're coming off on now off to the left. Who lives there? Caden wants to know. You have no idea. Should we tell them what's happening? Do you have for the house? Wait, there's a house? Okay. No, I'm not going to. You keep driving, casting an eye towards the mansion, wonder whether they have actually turned or not. Out of the corner of your eye, you see Caden playing around with what looks like a smartphone. What are you doing? I thought my phone fell out of my jacket when I was up in the tree, but it didn't. And I thought maybe the internet was still there. And it is. Look, Facebook has a zombie apocalypse survivor group that we can tell people you're okay. I'll put my name on it and yours, okay? I don't actually have a Facebook, but okay. Sure, you say. Hey, this is weird. What's weird? So there's all these posts from the last few days, and they're all from different people, and they all say, I'm still okay and not zombified yet, except there aren't for any from yesterday and today, except for one woman, Lisa Murray. She's posted over and over again every couple of hours the same status, come get me. If you provide transportation to the Cedar Junction Correctional Facility, I can keep you safe from zombies on the way. I know what I'm talking about. Look how long I've stayed alive. Kitten bends over the phone, a look of concentration on her face. I'm gonna message her and find out where she is. That's dumb, but okay, whatever. You see a gas station coming up on your right, and out of reflex, you look down at your gas gauge. Smart thing to do when you're driving through backcountry roads. It's just over half full. Under any circumstances, you stop and fill up. But these aren't any other circumstances. There's no way to tell whether zombies will swarm out of the woods if you stop to fill the tank. What do? I'm gonna fill the tank. If zombies do come out of the woods, they're relatively slow, right? We can just quickly run into the car and just keep going. So yeah. Maneuver the car into the parking lot and alongside a gas pump. You get out of the car. Seems quite enough. I'm hungry, Caden. I'm hungry, Caden says. What do you say? Yeah. I'm gonna tell her to go in. There's probably gonna be a zombie inside because, come on. These things are predictable. So, yeah. A moment later, Caden comes tearing back outside dead white. There's a zombie after me! She shrieks, and you scramble to get inside the car. You're quite a way down the road before your heart settles down, and only then do you realize that you got no food out of the encounter, and only half the gas you wanted. Still better than nothing, and much better than being zombie food. True that. Alright, I'm gonna end it for now, because this video is already rather long, and, I will see you in the next video, and I'm just gonna keep playing, honestly, and the next video is just gonna be uploaded like an hour or two after this one. So, bye.